Okay, y'all, so it is windy and a little chilly outside, so that means Mama is making her first pot of chili of 2022. Okay, y'all, I take out my big pot and start getting it hot because we're going to brown our meat first. And I use half deer meat and half hamburger meat, and I use the leanest hamburger meat I can find. This week it was 85.15. And I'm going to go ahead and start breaking that up just like you would anything else. Now, we're going to season it, y'all. And this is probably controversial, but I don't drain my meat. I feel like I season it and it creates its own oil. And I feel like that's a really good base of flavor for my chili. So the first thing I'm putting in here is Lowry's, and then the next two things I'm going to put in are onion powder and garlic powder. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you now that it's very few and far between recipes that I don't use these three things first, and in literally everything. And then a new favorite to my seasoning cabinet is the Dash Flavor and Blend. I really feel like this has been doing I feel like it's added a lot to my food. And then the last seasoning I'm going to add is some Slap Your Mama. I mean, you can slap your mama, but mine better not slap me is all I'm saying. And yes, y'all, all this stuff is canned. I wish I had fresh canned tomatoes and tomato paste and but unfortunately I don't. So I get the Hunt's chili prep stuff. And then we country, y'all, so I'm going to fill this up with water and dump it in. Or about halfway full, just measure with your heart. And you swish it around like this and make sure you get all the sauce. And then we're going to do some crushed tomatoes, y'all. And then I found these this year. It's the mixed beans. It's kidney and pinto. So instead of having to buy 4 cans of each, I just bought these pre-mixed cans. And I just dump it on in there, sauce and all. And before y'all start with me, beans might not go in your chili, but it goes in mine. And for the mixed beans, there wasn't enough kidney beans for me, so I'm adding a can of kidney just by themselves. And this, it's a must. And now for the key ingredient. That's right, y'all. I put beer in my chili. That was about half a can. And yes, I feed it to my kids. But yeah, that's how I make my chili, y'all. Y'all try it and let me know, or even do your recipe with a little bit of cold beer in there. I promise y'all, makes a world of difference. And I eat this with the Tostitos lime chips.